Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. I am Halicia, but I go by Lee, and this is literally the last video of the year. You're gonna see this on the first day of the year, but I'm making this on New Year's Eve. So I figured that we do like a New Year's Eve get ready with me while I kind of go through like my favorite things this year. And what's so crazy is that I'm wearing so much pattern. My pattern bonnet, my pattern robe. Babes, I love this robe. I love it so much. But let me go ahead and quickly just do like some individual lashes real quick, and then we'll get into the get ready with me and my favorite things. Lashes are not on my favorite things list because I rarely wear them. I am a mascara girly now. Okay, so lashes are on. They're done for the most part. I figured that as I do my makeup, we would start off with kind of like my favorite things of 2023 in various categories, like all of the categories basically. Fashion, beauty, hair even. And I wrote down some of the pieces, and surprisingly, it's not a lot. And I'm excited about that because it basically means that I've been very consistent. I've stuck to the things that I know. I've stuck to the things that I love. And so we'll just start off with like the makeup products that I've loved this year. It hasn't been a whole lot, but these are the products that I just can't go without. That really just melted into my face. And one of them is Danessa Myricks, specifically her Yummy Skin collection. And I'll say that just about every product from that collection has done it for me. So I just used the Universal Yummy Skin. Okay, because girl, everything is super moisturized right now, like everything. But yeah, the Yummy Skin products, this one in particular in this shade, in shade 9, I want to say 10 out of 10. I probably went through about 3 of these this year, and I feel like they launched this year. Amazing. And also the Yummy Skin tint. I cannot tell you how much I rock this. I went in between this and Giorgio Armani, and I'm gonna be using Giorgio Armani tonight just because it's a little bit longer wearing, longer lasting. This is literally a skin tint, okay? And this right here, the Yummy Skin serum, I cannot tell you how many days, I think I went through about 3 of these also, how many times I just wear this underneath my makeup because your girl has been loving glowy skin. So I've also come to terms with the fact that less is more. So when I do my makeup, I definitely I put less on my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and color correct, and that does bring me to yet another Danessa Myricks product. But I was contemplating on whether I should like mention this in this video just because it came out like late in the year, and it is this Groundwork palette. I've done a reel or a TikTok, I can't remember which platform I posted it on like how many ways I could use this palette, and I think I came up with at least 9 different ways to use it. It's so good. I love Danessa Myricks, just complexion products in general. I just think that she understands skin tones and textures, and all of her products just have like that longevity that the girls need without being like heavy or way down, you know? I like to call this step the eraser because it literally just erases all the spots, all the dark marks, all of the scarring, and it kind of creates an actual even skin tone so that no matter what products I put on top, they're gonna sit. That ain't nothing but color corrector. For foundation, again, Luminous Silk. I'm probably gonna use like 1 pump of this, give or take. You can't even see it. This is the perfect color also. And this year, I feel like I finally mastered what foundations really fit my skin. What colors look the best on me. And also, before you come for me, because I know that I was the girly. Maybe you don't know. I don't know. I know that I was the person that never kind of like, well, I won't say never, but it's been some years since I have carved out my brows and like really kind of like sharpen them up, but I'm gonna do that. tonight I'm not doing anything new in my makeup routine because I want the same blue face that I always give. The only difference that I did was the lashes, which I could very much so likely regret this. I don't know, go big or go home. See how natural that looks? Like, it's like, oh, maybe she has on makeup, but maybe she doesn't. Like, skin-like. So anyways, let's just get into the brows. The Got To Be brow gel, and I use that to shape my brows. My brows are pretty full, but I do like for them to like sit a certain way because they're also quite curly. They're really like my natural hair, but on my brows. It is the weirdest thing ever. Y'all hear that? See, these people gonna lose their mind tonight. It's been dark outside all of 10 minutes. And this is what I hear. Okay, I'm using the shade Mirage out of the Groundwork palette. Oh, let me not blind you. But this is my palette. So this just goes to show, like, fan favorite. I started traveling with this palette during Fashion Week. And I have not put it down since. Everywhere that I travel to, she's coming with me. Alright, so the brows, the lashes, I think I could go ahead and seal them in. They've had like a little bit of time to dry. I'm probably just gonna do the eyeshadow last because I don't think I'm gonna do much. I had it in my head to do like this smoky eye kind of situation, but then I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And I'm gonna use Harvest and Bark out of this same palette, and it's like these two shades as like a contour kind of cream bronzer situation. Bark is more of a contour, and then Harvest is more like a bronzer. Now for the concealer, that's pretty much all of my favorite makeup products. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm still using the same duo that I've used for a while, and Sephora Best Skin Ever, and some of the Hourglass. That Hourglass is phenomenal. There's nothing on the market that is like that, but it is one of those more expensive, like high-end concealers. And I also like affordability. So just kind of speaking of like 2024, we're gonna practice budgeting for sure, and also just like affordability. I'm definitely going to be in my bag with the dupes, with intentional shopping, with not overspending, with using the things that I have, playing with the things that I have, re-falling in love with the things that I have before I go out and just spend more money. So just the way that I want my finances to look moving forward, and with the fact that I don't need anything. Like, there's nothing that I need. Like, when I look at my life, my lifestyle, I don't know, I just feel really blessed, and I don't feel like there's anything that I could possibly really need or want. I mean, obviously want, let me not say want, but need. And this year I kind of have like major goals that are gonna require me to do a lot of financial growth. What's crazy is this is the mirror that y'all see is dirty. It's always dirty, but I've had this mirror. This mirror is from Simple Human. I've had this thing for like 7 or 8 years. And I have them in every single size, and I love these things. They are so good. You can see everything in them though, so I know a lot of people are like turned off by them because they are going to show your imperfections. They're gonna put them on blast, your texture, pores, all of the things. They ain't got no chill. But I love that about it. I feel like it's a very realistic look. It's easier to fall in love with yourself when you actually get to see what you really look like. You know, there's no filter, there's no softening effect. It's just you. It's you in a mirror. Hello.
Hey, Felicia.
Now we're gonna set this. I'm going back to the... I think that this is the method that we used in that last video. I don't know, but this is what I've been doing. I've been using loose powder first to set in my concealer, and then I follow it up with a pressed powder. If that's not the right order, it works. The Platinum D method. If your girl is not going to do anything else, I'm going to bronze. There's nothing better than a good bronze. NARS Laguna Bronzer in number 7 is very warm, very red. It's kind of like Mocha Mami by Fenty, but it's not as dark. It's doing it. This one and my Pat McGrath bronzer. Oh, also my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. That one is really good. But y'all remember I broke that one in Hawaii? I don't know if y'all ever saw that, but I broke that one when I was in Hawaii with Can 2 one year. And I was devastated because it's such a soft bronzer and it's expensive, and it crumbled. It didn't just break, it crumbled to pieces. Gonna use a little bit of Pat McGrath's as like a contour. It says it's a bronzer, but this one is not as warm, and it's in the shade Mahogany, Bronze Mahogany. You see how it's a little cooler, so I like to use it as a contour just to kind of deepen it up. It's strong, but it's gonna lighten up real quick. What you working with? All over my face, I'm using Sephora, this powder, Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in Hazelnut. This came cracked, just like this, but it had the top on it. I guess it still has the top on it. This how it came. I didn't take it back. I'm still using it, and it works just fine. I'm pretty sure that this is so unsanitary, but I don't care. When I travel, I put it in a plastic bag and call it a day. And this to me is kind of like the product that blends everything together. Oh, my makeup gonna be cute today. Now we're gonna do some blush. I was gonna do Yummy Skin, but it's so pigmented that I'm just worried about that if I do too much, I don't want to have to fix it. So I'm gonna go with NARS NARS Exhibit A. Taj Mahal has shimmer in it, and it looks like this, but it typically comes off a little bit softer. Blush is the first thing to go anyway, so I'm not even gonna trip. Don't trip, chocolate chip. Now for the extra something on the under eye, Charlotte Tilbury. This is so amazing, the Airbrush Flawless Finish. I'm using the shade 3 just for like a little bit of highlight. All right, now for highlighter. It's New Year's, and honestly, I've been wearing this highlighter a lot. It is Fenty How Many Carats, the Diamond Balm. Now, I've had this for quite some years, so mine isn't even, it's just mixed with so much stuff that is not even quite like silvery and like clean how all the other ones look, but it still works the same. So in my mind, I'm like, it don't matter. This, when there's like straight flat light, you can't even really tell, but when the light hits like this, it almost looks like my skin is wet. And if you get really close, like with a flashlight or like with the like a phone light or something, you can really see like the luminosity in it. This is what the snow in Park City, Utah looks like, but it's white, but it looks like glitter. It is the most beautiful thing that I've seen in a very long time, and I love how subtle it is. It's just perfect. So I'm gonna set my face with some of the NYE. I've talked about this so many times. I probably went through at least a good 15 of these. So NYE, if you're watching, please send me some more. I consistently buy these because they're not just like for makeup. You can use this on a day-to-day basis, even like after your skincare, and to me it really diminishes the pores and refreshes the skin. I don't know how, but it does it, and that's the primary reason that I use it. But it will set your makeup, it will also refresh your makeup. So little tidbit, you know. I wouldn't call this a 2023 favorite. This to me is like a cult classic. My nieces used this and she was like, it's so strong. I almost fell out laughing, like, girl, that's because you shouldn't even be using half of the stuff that's in here. Like, what are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my brows. I'm using Sculpted in the palette. Ooh, look at that reflection, it's cute. I'm basically just gonna outline it and then brush it through, because I just need a little bit more dimension in the brows. So it's almost like bringing back some of the features that you erase, and that's kind of like what it is. So that's all I'm gonna do to my brows. They're already stiff because of the Got To Be, so there's nothing left to really do. A small like wing, just a very small one, using black shade in the palette. As soon as we adjust, now we're gonna blend, because I decided I'm probably just gonna do How Many Carats on the lid. Let's do a little bit of core in the crease, because y'all know on this Groundwork palette, some of the products are like creamy, and then the other products are like shadow, like powders. So the combination, and they're the same color, but you get basically like two different finishes, and they're soft, they blend well, and they last long, and that is what we need. You can take Fenty How Many Carats and put it back on it. My face is so sparkly right now, so let's go to the bathroom, do my hair, and then I can put on my clothes, and we're gonna be ready. I'm actually gonna put on my clothes on a reel, And so I'll probably just pop that in as like B-roll or just extra footage. So I'm not gonna talk through that. I'm gonna turn up the music. Let's get to it. The 2 scents that I just felt like I could not live without this year were Killian Angel Share. This is the sexiest scent. It is amazing. This is how much juice I've used in a year. She's strong, but this is a lot of juice for a year. Oh, I think I'm gonna put this on tonight. But what's so crazy is that I used the Fenty butter to this. Here's a perfume. I actually used quite a bit of this juice too. I don't want to smell like this tonight. I just don't. I really don't. And my other top scent is gonna be Tom Ford Lost Cherry. You can't see the juice, but it's about 1/3 left. You can't even hear it when you shake it. I'm gonna have to replace this, but I'm getting the biggest. When I replace this, I'm probably gonna have to spend like that $400 or $500 and get the biggest bottle of this that I can find, cause oh, it's so unique. It smells so good. But I was gonna do this because I have the body butter on, but I'm finna do Killian. Like this is me. This is how I want to come into the new year. Anyways, let's get into the hair, y'all. The fro is here. I did my edges, and so I really just brushed them back. So I'm going to pick out my hair. I retwisted it last night. I don't know why, because I really don't know how I want to wear it. I'm assuming that I'm just probably going to keep it in an afro and maybe pin it back. I thought about doing like my hair clips, but I've been wearing that style so much lately. I'm like, I don't think I want to wear my hair clips tonight. I think it's going to be too much, and then I'm wearing sequin pants. And so I'm like, sequin pants? I don't know, but I did wear my hair clips with a sequin blazer, and it was actually really cute. I just don't feel like putting them in tonight, so I think that I'm just going to pin my hair back so I don't have to worry about it being in my face, because that's like the biggest thing. And I like to show off my face, and I feel like with natural hair, so many times it's like when you have that big afro and it's in your face is hidden. And I like my face. My face scar never declines. Pattern pick, and we just gonna go in, baby. It's still gonna fall in my face. Still. It's really an art to this. People look at the fro. And when you have really thick hair like mine, that's also tender-headed. I don't care what people say. I'm tender-headed. My sister tried to play me the other day, and she sent me that video of that little girl that wasn't even getting her hair touched, and she was hollering. Okay, subconsciously, y'all have tortured us with a hair, and it hurts even when you're not touching us. Okay, the thing is that we're imagining the pain. It's trauma. That's what it is. Can't be mad at that little girl for that. I don't know if I was that bad, but if I was, ooh, God bless them, because I've always had a head full of hair. Gotta break up some of these chunks. Yeah, let me decide, but this is like preliminary. But you see I did my edges because I was planning on pulling this back. Oh yeah, she's definitely going back. For the natural hair girlies, this is specifically for y'all. Y'all have asked me about how I pin my hair back. For one, I use one of these, which is a wig band. Then you need some jumbo sturdy clips, okay? You need the big, thick, long ones. Preferably some that match your hair. And I bet y'all been putting in your bobby pins wrong, because the side that pokes up is actually supposed to go down into the hair. So the bobby pin should lay flat on the hair, if you did not know. I'm gonna push this back, because I already been molded like this, sitting in this mold for a couple of hours. Maybe about 3 hours. It takes a long time to mold my hair. I can't do that little 20-minute mold y'all be doing. 10-minute mold, that ain't enough. My hair be like, girl, stop. Boom, and it's straight across. Then I'm gonna pick it again, so don't worry. Y'all see what that did? It kind of created like that invisible headband. I'm gonna add a few more just for security. You don't pull all the way through when you pick, you stop. So you want to create volume at the roots, but not at the ends. You can hear how thick my hair is. That's so perfect. I got the perfect fro today. Yay. Speaking of hair products, I only have a couple. One of them is by Pattern Beauty, and it is this transition mask. This mask not only detangles my hair, but it also gives me the most definition and moisture that I've seen ever. I really want to try this as like a wash and go product. I haven't had the guts to do it, but I think I am 2024. And this product, this is the Allocate Naturals Lemongrass. This is probably the best edge control that I've ever used on my hair. My hair typically does not stay in edge control, but this is done well by me. It works for at least a good 5 hours. I'll say that. And that's pretty long for me. So this actually looks like a wig, but let's go get dressed. While we're getting dressed, I wanted to go over my favorite shoes. Like what shoes really kind of stood out to me this year. Number one is probably definitely, well, I guess it's not number one. It's in no particular order, but for sure my Loewe balloon sandals. Top tier. Pretty much anytime I could wear a black sandal, I wore these. I love these. I just think that they're such a statement, kind of funky shoe. Also, my tabbies. And y'all hate the tabbies, but I actually love that y'all hate the tabbies. I love that the girls be really gagging, like super pressed about the tabbies. Like, why y'all be so pressed about these? These shoes are so cool. They're funky. They're cute. They're everything that I want them to be. And then for sneakers, I'm gonna go with my Sambas. I have 3 pair. I have this brown pair, black pair, and then I have a very kind of neutral cream pair. The cream pair started it all, and that is my favorite pair. The cream pair unfortunately don't have like that fold over tongue, and probably the most worn shoe just because it's just like a basic clean shoe. But I love the Wells Barner ones better because of the fold over tongue. That extra just zhuzh. It gives me what I want. My ride is gonna be here shortly, so I need to finish doing what I need to do. Let's just add one more necklace because things are better in 3s. Or in odd numbers in general. I need to get this to stay like down. I'm gonna have to probably tape it or something. What else am I missing? Earrings. The only other category that I haven't done is bags, I want to say. And then the bag of the year. I only have one bag that I know for a fact I wore religiously this year, and it is my Balenciaga Crush Black Leather bag. Gonna set it to the side now, but that has been, she's been my bag. That is my bag. So I did, before I go, I definitely wanted to share my number one pair of like sunglasses, because there's really only one. Oh no, I take that back, there's two this year that just took the cake for me. Is gonna be these Tom Ford sunglasses, which honestly I would put these on tonight if I could. Like, these just, they give me all the vibes every single time. They are just the sunglasses for me. They go with every outfit, everything. Like, they just work. I need to put on my lipstick before I go, and my Bottega sunglasses. And both of these I feel like I got like earlier, like top of the year. Like, look at this. Tell me it's not giving luxury. It gives. I'll probably do like some b-roll for the rest of this video, but I hope that you guys enjoyed it. You'll definitely see like more clips of my final look, all of the things, but just in a much lighter setting because I'm about to get the evening started. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Happy New Year. The fuck?
Everyone who doubted me is asking for forgiveness. If you ain't been a part of it, at least you got to witness, bitches.